Now I'll be talking about the foreign trade. As it was with the industries, so is the same with the foreign trade. When we got independence, we experienced that under the British rule, India had become very slow in foreign trade and it was almost like a dead sector. Therefore, for the growth and revival of this sector, there were a lot of efforts which had to be done. And in India, the year 1991 is called as a year of divide. Now, let me explain it to you why it is called as a year of divide. Because we have followed one policy from 1950 to 1990. There is another policy which we have started from onwards 1991 till date. And these two policies are absolutely different from each other. That is why this year has been termed as a year of divide. Before 1991, we had a policy which is called as a policy of inward looking trade strategy. That is, we gave in lot of impetus, lot of importance to the growth of domestic growth of the trade. What we were doing is we were giving lot of encouragement towards export, and thus what was happening is that India had a mixed output. But after 1991, we've had a different growth because we have given importance to both export and import. Thus, the strategy which is followed now is giving different results to the country. Now we see that this foreign trade will naturally affect the industries of the country. And the effect which was seen on the industries of the foreign trade is, first of all, there was high growth in the industrial sector. Because of the foreign trade, lots of goods were required to manufacture, and with the manufacturing increased the employment, increased the income, increased the infrastructure, and thus there was high growth in India. The second is, it also led to the diversification of the industries. That is, from the small scale industry, we even started manufacturing jets. That is to say, there was growth of both large and small scale industries because of the foreign trade which was encouraged by the government of India after independence. Third is that this growth of trade led to the opportunities of investment to the people, and it means that those people who had money now could put in their investment in various industrial units, and thus there was the growth of investment policies. But as a coin has two sides, there were bad effects also. Like, this led to the growth of inefficient public sector which was sick, inefficient, but still was kept growing, was still kept alive because of various pressures. Next is lack of competition. When you're just protecting your inward growth, when you're just giving a lot of importance to your own domestic market, what happens is that there is lack of competition amongst them, and thus a dead sleeping units actually crop up. And it is that economically unviable units started spreading, which had to be kept alive, as I said, because of various pressures, and thus these economically unviable sectors are not at all good for the company. So the foreign trade in India has two segments from 1950 to 1990 and 1991 onwards. And that was all about these two segments. Thank you.